is Mike is a Fargo 476, and Eric is a Fargo 286. So that means it is a 26 to 50 point race. Mike needs to reach 50 points before Eric reaches 26. Looks like Mike won the lag, so he has the first break. Now we are playing 10 ball. And for those of you who are not familiar with the scoring system for the USAPL, you win a rack. Now 10 ball, let's go back up a little bit. 10 ball is a call pocket game. We do not play slop pool in the New England USAPL. It gave up 9 ball a while ago. We play call pocket 8 and call pocket 10 ball. 10 ball is basically 9, but a much better version of 9 ball. You hit the balls in order. To win, instead of the 9 ball winning, you have to get the 10 ball in to win. Each rack is worth 14 points, so the winner gets 14 points and the loser gets 1 point for every ball that they pocket legally. If they pocket a ball that's not a legal hit, and then that just becomes a dead ball. Mike has the first break. And he breaks, looks like he breaks dry. And it leaves Eric a shot at that one in the side pocket. Now Eric has to figure out how to come around for that 2 ball. Eric is not a high-ranked player, and he did not figure out how to do it. So, be nice if he played oh no, maybe I was looking at the 6. Oh no. He might be able to see that too, but he left a lot of green in the meanwhile. I had mistaken the 6 for the 2. Oh, and a bad hit. Now, Eric made an illegal hit and he pocketed the 8 ball. So he gave a ball in hand to Mike. The 8 ball is dead and Mike looks like he's going for the 2-10 combination, which is allowed. Now, we play on Wednesday, we have a 10 ball Masters division. We play call pocket, call safe, and we do not allow early 10s in that league. And Mike pulls out the first win. So Mike gets 14 and Eric gets 0. That's a win zip, a win zip. So 14-0. Now we have them keeping score for our purposes, keeping score on paper. However, during league play, we have a pretty awesome scoring app, the USAPL scoring app, that makes it incredibly easy to keep scoring 8, 9, or 10 ball. Okay, at the Red Dragon, we require a break cloth, so good for you, Eric. Eric comes late to this game, but he's working on his game and he is improving quite a bit. And Eric looks like he got the 2 ball in the corner. I think that's the 2. but he sinks the ball in, gets a point. Now, if he does not like his shot, he can, of course, push either the first shot after the break. Either player can push on their first turn. He's going to go for the one in the corner. Oh, so close. Now, I can't tell. It looks like Mike might have to kick at this. Mike has also taken the referee class. He is a certified CSI referee. We brought in John Lehman not too long ago to the Red Dragon, and we certified a bunch of people, trained and certified, so that we would have some more trained referees in the area. It certainly helps raise the quality of play when you have people who are trained as referees. Okay, I think Eric must be going to get the mechanical bridge, as he is. Now, I think that one is a pretty easy shot. Just see if he can get position on the next ball and not bury himself. Yep, that's you can see Eric knows that he's being live streamed, and you can tell that's a little nervous look on his face. But we can work on the mechanical bridge. Oh, good, made a good hit. Well, the tables, when the cloth is clean, the tables certainly roll quite a bit, don't they? And Mike might be going for the 3-foul rule. He knows that Eric is already on one. Did not pull it off. Next week, a week from today, we'll be holding some single board qualifier at the Billiards Cafe, 39 Main Street in Air. Tonight, we just have some fun things going on at the Red Dragon. Some of our members are playing on the side. And all Eric needs, since it's you win, you get 14 points, he just needs one rack to be on the hill. So it just has to be one. Mike has to be careful, even though he's a higher ranked player. He cannot afford to make mistakes. We are live streaming this on our new YouTube channel, All Things Pool New England. I've also posted some instructional videos. We'll be posting many more to come. We have some of our videos from Las Vegas. We have a lot of good stuff will be on that channel. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, All Things Pool New England, take a few minutes and subscribe now. So Mike is playing very cautiously. He knows that Eric is a low-ranked player. Eric is a Fargo 286, and Mike is a 476, almost 200 points higher than Eric. But he's just trying not to make a mistake. I mean, if he makes one mistake, he could lose just on points. He's got to be very careful. So I think he's just playing very cautiously now. Yeah, he's just, if he doesn't have a shot, Mike is going for a safety. He's playing spot. He just doesn't want to give Eric a chance to get that 110 ball. So if you haven't come visit us yet at the Red Dragon, you should come by, give me a call. I'll give you a tour of of our club. The Red Dragon is a private club and training facility. It is open to all of our members, get key fobs, and they come when they like. It's a gym for pool players. And we have a lot of good people here. It's a lot of fun. Oh, Mike may have gotten good speed. He got good position on that 5 ball. Now he just has to come back to the other end of the table. Stay on that side for a shot on the 6. He'll be okay. So Mike and his wife Gretchen have been playing in our league for many, many years. They're terrific people. I'm Happy to call these people my friend. And there we go. My friends, actually, his wife is just a lovely, lovely woman. And they traveled with us to Puerto Rico. Matter of fact, Gretchen and Mike and their team went with us to Las Vegas. They've been with us to Puerto Rico. So we've done some traveling together. It's very nice. Well, looks like it's a good position. The 9's pocketed, so he's got just the 8 and the 10 on the table. This is the time not to make a mistake. Okay, Eric has a chance. 2 balls on the table. Okay, table's on the 10. If Eric makes this, then he's on the hill. Now this is a call pocket format, so he's got to let his opponent know where he's shooting it. Actually, you're required to call banks, kicks, combos, and caroms. Ooh. So Eric is improving, but he's still a new player. Now Mike wants to take his time. He doesn't want to miss this one. Does not want to leave Eric a hanger. Okay, Eric. So Eric is a Fargo 286, and Mike is a Fargo 476. All right, that brings Eric on the hill. Let me check the score with the players. What do you got? What'd you get this rack, Mike? 20 to 15 So you got 1 this rack? You won the last rack, you had 14.
I got 6 this back. He won his back.
Yeah, so you got 20.
Yeah.
All right. So Mike got pocketed 6 balls this rack. So he has a total score of 20. And Eric won the rack. He had 0 points last time, but he won this rack. So he has 14. So even though Mike is ahead 20 to 14, it's Eric who's on the hill because of the handicap. The USAPL handicaps are based on the rating systems for Fargo. Many people sometimes confuse that. Fargo rate is not a handicap system. Fargo rate is a rating system. Then there are handicap systems, but because it's so accurate and it is incredibly good, the handicap systems that utilize Fargo rate are also pretty good. All right, so Mike scratches. Mike cannot afford to give up a lot of points here. Eric needs 12 points to win, and Mike needs 30 points to win. So Eric is on the hill. I know he's eyeing that, just taking a look where that 10 ball is, what he's going to do, but it'd be nice if he can get an early 10 under this format. I can't tell what he's doing. Maybe a combination instead of a safe. One of the things the players that are fairly new, they have difficulty playing safeties. They want to make every shot. And we all know that it's not necessarily a good thing to make every shot, especially if you're not in a position to run out the table. Eric should be trying to collect as many points as he possibly can, get himself closer to his number of 26. Mike needs 50 and Eric needs 26. Mike is the gentleman in the long red beard, although I've known Mike a long time and the beard used to be more red than it is now. Of course, a lot of us have those issues. Yeah, Mike is just being careful. He knows that Eric is 1 10 ball away from the win. Even though Mike has 20 points, Eric has 14. Eric his Fargo rate is much lower, and the handicap makes both players work for it. Well, I think that was a safety, and it looks like a pretty good one. I'm proud of you, Eric, playing a safety. And Mike knows he can't afford to make too many mistakes. So we are live streaming onto our YouTube channel, All Things Pool New England. We have something exciting coming up at the Red Dragon. On June 9th, we have Francisco Bustamante visiting us here. We're going to have a fundraiser for the juniors. So we will be holding a junior fundraiser here at the Red Dragon with Francisco Bustamante. Reach out to me if you're interested. We're going to have 2 sessions, each session limited to 10 people. So you get some quality time. You'll be able to ask questions, get advice. It's not simply a photo op. So in the USAPL, if both players are on the hill, regardless of their skill level or regardless of the actual score, if they're both of them on the hill in the last rack, it is whoever wins the last rack will be awarded the match, the game. So right now Eric is on the hill, and Mike needs 2 racks just to be on the hill. He needs 3 racks to win. and he needs 2 racks to be on the hill. So Eric just needs to get 12 points before Mike gets 2 racks, 28 points. Otherwise, it will be hill-hill. If Mike manages to win the next 2 racks, it will be hill-hill, and then it doesn't matter who gets their points first. It's whoever wins the last rack. Oh, Mike went left-handed. A risky thing to do if it's not practiced. See, we are here, April 30th at the Red Dragon Billiards Club and Training Center in Harvard, Mass. My happy place. I shut the sound off in the players' room just because there's some music and I don't want to get in trouble with Facebook. Okay, Mike knows he cannot afford to make a lot of mistakes. He's playing it cautious. If he doesn't have a shot, he is looking for the safety. He's playing Eric with a lot of respect, even though Eric is about 200 points lower in Fargo than Mike is. Doesn't matter with the handicap system. Anybody can win. You just have to, but you still have to work for it. Good hit. Mike is just playing very cautiously. He has to win this rack and the next rack before Eric gets 12 balls. Again, everything's scored the same way in both 8-ball and 10-ball. The winner of the rack gets 14 points, and the loser of the rack gets a point for every ball they make. All right, Eric has Eric has a nice pattern here. See which way he goes on that 8 ball. Probably be better off going in that side pocket and moving the 9, getting the 9 ball in the corner pocket opposite where the 10 ball is. But we'll see what he has in mind. Okay. Went on the wrong side of that 9 ball. Cue ball's going to go away. It's going to have away from that 10. Sometimes you'll hear people talking, or the players talking about missing on the pro side. He did not miss on the pro side on that shot. Okay, gave a chance back to Mike. All right, Mike got the big bounce and got himself a nice angle on the 10. After this, even with making this 10 ball, Mike needs one more rack just to be on the hill. Very good. Let's check the score. How many balls did Eric get?
2.
This is the third game. I messed up. He got 3 on that one.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's
So
fine.
what did I do?
I got it. I got the rest.
Yeah, I put it. All right, so we're on game 4 right now, right?
Right, it's 34 to 14.
Okay, 34 to 14. Okay. Okay. Shook in that 8 ball.
Okay, I was wrong. Eric's got no. Eric's had Eric had 14, so now he has 17. Let me fix that. So Eric needs 9 balls, and Mike needs 2 racks. He needs one more rack for it to be a hill race. It is amazing in the USAPL how many matches go hill. And if it does go hill, then it doesn't matter who reaches their points first in the last rack. If both players are on the hill in the last rack, it's whoever wins the rack, wins the match. But an extremely high percentage of matches in the USAPL do go hill. It's just a testament to the efficiency and the accuracy of both Fargo rate and the handicap system. Let's see, but I never know. Eric might pull it off. We'll see how it goes. If Eric wins this rack, he will win the match. I'm not sure how that went in, but he managed it. Eric needs 8 more points for the win. He could theoretically run out to the 9, win the match, and still lose the game. But he will have made his points before his opponent reaches the hill. So Mike needs to win the rack and keep him below 9 points. And if he can do that, then it'll be a hill race. So I was in Fall River, actually New Bedford yesterday, making some new friends in that area. A lot of good people, a lot of good pool players. I'm hoping to bring the USAPL to Fall River, New Bedford area in the very near future. Matter of fact, I'm going back there on Tuesday. So I'm going back, this time to Ryan's Pub and Billiards. So Eric can win the match on this rack. He needs to win the rack or get at least 9 balls. I'm not sure that he has the option of the 9 balls anymore, but he needs to win the rack for the match. And if he does not, if Mike wins this rack, then it will be a hill race. Mike is playing safe. He's not taking chances. He's playing safety when he doesn't like his odds. He knows that Eric just has to have one clear shot at that 10, maybe a combination, or he does not want to give Eric, regardless of his skill level, any opportunities. Now, that is a dead ball, unless he called it in that pocket. No, he did. If you call a ball in a pocket and it goes in, it does not matter how it goes in. So Eric did not have to call the carom. He just called the ball in the pocket, and that's good enough. Difference between call pocket and call shot. Oh, did he call that 10? No, he did not. If he does not call the 10, the 10 ball comes back up. Now, if another rule in the USAPL, if your opponent in 10 ball makes a ball that he did not call, so if he's shooting the 3 ball and the 6 goes in and the 3 doesn't, your opponent can give you the shot back. It is the opposite of 9 ball, where you are rewarded for slop. In USAPL, you are punished for slop. You take a small penalty. You do not get rewarded for slopping in the ball in 10 ball. Taking off, guys?
I am. Have a good night.
You too. And just these little changes in the rules, or these little difference in the rules, I've seen players that are very new to the sport get quicker, get better so much quicker than playing games like 9 ball. They have to stop, they have to think, take their time, and their quality of play improves at a much faster rate than playing slot games. That's why in the New England USAPL, we stopped. I pulled 9 ball about 5-6 years ago. We only play 8 ball and 10 ball, which are called pocket. And if I were to tell some of the players in our league now that we were going to go play 9 ball, they would quit. They would not want to play 9 ball. They have made the change and they are converted. They know it's a much better game. Okay, Mike made a left-handed shot, but did not get very good speed control on it. I'm not sure why nobody's using the mechanical bridge, although he may pull it out now. There he goes. My guess is he may play a safety here. Try to get the 6 behind the 9. And he did try that, but he didn't get the right speed or the right angle. But he did not leave a good shot to Eric. He's playing Eric very cautiously. He knows that although he's a much higher ranked player, because of the handicap, Eric has a chance. He just has to get this rack or the next rack to win. No, I think he called that. It was a noble attempt, although a safety might have been a better choice. See, Mike is happy to give up. I don't know if the 6 will go past the 9, but he's happy to give up a combination, knowing that combinations are not an easy shot. He might actually have a carom here. Might be able to carom that cue ball off of the 6, but Eric is not an experienced player. We'll see what he sees. Maybe it'll cut in. No, I think he was going for the combination, which was a low percentage. Mike looks like he can, he might have to kick at this, or he can jump. I think he's opting for a kick. Now we do play the 3 foul rule in the USAPL. So 10 ball, just like 9 ball, has the 3 foul rule. Now Eric might have a chance for another safety here. He could hit that 6 out, go 2-3 rails, and bury the cue ball behind that, right up against the 9. But I'm not sure that he sees that. Could send that 6 ball 3 rails behind the 10 and lock up the cue behind the 9. Nope. Getting the 6 is okay, but he did not, left himself tough on that 8. Not an easy table to run out. He's going to have to go up and down the table for all 3 balls. Yep. Eric made a nice shot, but you could see by his expression he was disappointed on the foul. Mike does not want to hang this up, and if he makes this, he's on the hill. If Eric makes it, the match is over. Okay, so we are now to a hill race. How many points? Okay, the score now is Mike 48 and Eric 26. They're both on the hill. Remember, if you win a rack, you get 14 points. Mike needs 50 points to Eric's 26. So it does not matter who gets to their points first. It's whoever wins the rack. Whoever gets that 10 ball in legally wins this match. This is a hill match. This is exactly what I've been talking to you about, that the significant percentages of the USAPL matches go hill. There's a 200-point difference between the Fargo rates of Mike and Eric. Michael is a 476 Fargo and Eric is a 286. And this is pretty typical. It's hill, so now it's a matter of not making a mistake. Mike does not want to make the mistake. He can't hang the 10, he'll lose the match. Eric wants to play smart and play carefully. He does not want to give it away. He doesn't want an early 10, wants Mike to earn it. And it's all about chasing that 10 ball at this point. Whoever gets that 10 ball in legally wins. So Eric called a ball that did not go in, but another ball did go in. So Mike has the option. Mike can shoot it, or he can give the shot back to Eric to take. Remember, this is the opposite of 9 ball, where you are rewarded for closing your eyes and smacking the balls around. This is the opposite. You face a possible penalty if you get a ball in that you did not call. If you slop a ball in, unless, of course, you make the ball you do call, Your opponent, if you do not make the ball you called and you slop in a ball, your opponent has the option to give you the shot back if he or she does not like where the cue ball lands up. First one to that 10 ball wins. Hill. Eric made a shot, he called it, and he did not need to call the carom. The ball bounced off another ball, got a little help, but that's okay. That's the difference between call pocket and call shot. That was call pocket. So he made the ball he called in the pocket he called, and as long as it's a legal hit, it doesn't really matter how it gets there. That's a smart play by Eric, playing safety. And Mike returned the favor. You can see just enough of it. I think he's locked up behind the 9. I don't think Eric has a clear shot. He's going to have to kick at it. So Mike has a nice run out for that 8, 9, 10. He's only got 4 balls on the table. Come off, take that cue ball off the rail a little bit. It should have a nice position for the 9 and 10. It's got a nice makeable run out. may have to hit that hard enough to go off the rail near the 9 and back off the opposite rail. And cut that in. But he needs a little bit of speed on that cue ball. Oh, he opted for a safe. Wow. That's nice speed control. I thought he had a run out, but he's not taking a chance here. He knows it's hill. If Eric is able to get that 10 ball in, he wins the match. And Mike is playing it with a lot of respect. He's not taking it for granted. He knows that Eric is capable of winning this. So now Mike just has to make a little stop shot, keep that cue ball off the rail a little bit, pop the 10 in the corner, and that will be the match. That's it. Went hill. A very good match. Let me get the final score on that. How many balls you get on that, Art? Two. Exciting, Pete. The crowds on the internet are applauding. It's very exciting. Okay, Eric picked up 2. So the final score is 62 to 22. Okay. Still very exciting. Went hill. Any match that goes hill, anything can happen. And Mike was smart. He played it very carefully. He was not going to take it for granted at all. He was not going to take it for granted, and he played smart, played Eric defensively, and even though he's a much higher ranked player, it still went hill, and he still played him tough. We're going to post, I think going forward, we'll post some more. We've been doing challenge matches with straight races, but I think the USAPL handicap races are pretty exciting because we more often than not get to this hill situation, and it's not always the higher ranked player that wins. Let me get a picture of you two guys. I need a picture of you guys. You can just send them over to him.